Foreign films. A group of intellectuals decided to address you with an idea to completely open our country for foreign cinema. Moreover, we should also begin I sometimes, by the way, don't read this exactly is, but how I think it should have been translated, probably, because the translation is terrible. Moreover, we should also begin sending our directors' movies to the outside world. According to this group, art shouldn't be controlled by censorship. It's just stupid to continue criticizing and not showing to people movies which gained worldwide fame. We can gain income from showing these films in our country and at the same time show our masterpieces like Kinzaza and The Crew to the West. It would be the first successful steps into our filmmaking potential, including Soviet citizens and their national cinema culture. Of course, the final decision is yours. While we send films to the West, since a lot of capitalist ideas, not the time to do the other way around. First, Soviet films in Europe were met by critics without much excitement, whereas the American critics destroyed them and sent them to the garbage of the foreign cinema. So, yeah, of course they know how. A lot of things were left unclear to the foreign eyes. As a result, the U.S. refused to buy other movies, and only small local cinemas sometimes show interest in buying them. Better than nothing, I suppose. Got a tiny bit of money out of it, I think. The right wing got a little more happy. Probably would have increased intellectuals a lot if it already maxed. Alright. Cut diplomatic missions a tiny bit. See if I can't invest in housing. Long-term investment. Since I'm starting to think things are going well. Maybe I'm over-optimistic. At least prevent the housing situation from being worse. Private business. Reformers suggest to legalize small private businesses in the Soviet Union, which should be represented by cartels, cooperatives, etc., while also claiming that there is no exploitation of people in the sphere. It's privately owned. Cooperative is not actually private. No. Declaring that private business is an anti-people capitalism, our leader declined the forces. It is capitalist. The whole point of socialism is to end wage labor. People going around paying less than someone produces. Not sounds revolution all workers law. Looks like the US does sometimes develop some of their neo-colonies though. I don't want them to do development for me. Weather the storm and just doing exception well. This out because it raises corruption. Doesn't need money in the reserves. Need to get back over 400 gold, so I can extend my influence overseas in the future. Swap to leaderism. State leader identification. Sure. Going right wing with left wing. Wow. Increasing the power of the government. So I can weaken it later. Room to breathe is the idea. And Generalissimo. Full control of the army. This is definitely going to be deeply unpopular with intellectuals. They demand things change. They shall. Politics should go down, left wing should increase. Since left aside on the left wing, I'm just gonna actually eliminate left wing. Whoops. Increase state propaganda a little because of the war's impact. For annoyingly hard to keep on my side. Pretty sure every time I give military to Poland, the numbers that it ends up shrinking my army, which is already too small. Oh, it's growing now. Grow more when the war in Afghanistan is over. Punishing Sword of Revolution. Tay received a publication in the form of letter. Authors suggested to remember revolutionary times by removing the KGB from the party's control and give you specifically direct control over it, while also giving the KGB the right to mire party members despite their position. I think that is the way to defeat corruption and bureaucracy. Accept the initiative. Suddenly the KGB gained independence of the party and such rights that everyone was checked and the highest ranks were purged. Both the West and dissidents call it the new 1937. Yeah. I'm gonna get in a position where whether any future crisis here and bring influence abroad. I need that. I'm worried about a wave of elections of nationalist leaders in the republics. I've been too worried from the higher difficulties I've been playing before. Stylists demand reforms. But they're the ones I'm siding with. Pass the reforms they're demanding. Support the reforms in exchange they support you. So they want to strengthen things. He made it head of state, makes laws. Still can't. An arms build up. Oh, I like the political power. Need to an army build up if I'm to raise conscription. Women must defend the country alongside men. No discrimination. And military service. State plan with market elements. They demand that? How do they end up with this? Small businesses are also allowed. How do they end up in this branch? don't remember taking any decisions that allowed market elements, but they specifically rejected that plan. And the game did it anyways. Alright. Maybe that was a Stalinist reform. Things quiet. Good, I can rebuild my political power. See the effects of previous things. Oh yeah, left-wing loyalty is not great. I have to reinstate envelopes. Military tech. Well, spending my action wards in military. I think that must have the numbers. Could be wrong. Turn back and whoops the left wing. Increasing to the right. Things quiet again. They're flipping the third world to the capitalist side, but revolution is brewing. Not unification in the Comic-Con. Oh, I was pushed into Brezhnev's policy. Stalinist, I didn't realize that. I can take the friendship with China guy. I was waiting for the opportunity to do that. Might need some modest votes for the intellectuals with all the leaders. Put money into reserves. Start improving relations with China. Things are frosty with the US again. I didn't realize my foreign policy was forced to be more aggressive. Wonder what else has changed, I didn't even notice. I think it's mainly a swap to this. Won't tap it, won't retreat engines, the Taran tanks already. Well, as things get better with China. It's quiet. Relations with China are 80. Right, the year I think has to reach 1987, but relations are high enough. Not unification Comic-Con. Yeah, I have to wait for the year to tick over. It's quiet again. Budget went up. Problems I need to monitor. I see powers decaying a little. My huge issue, it actually hurts the environment. My total military power is high. Housing is stable. Money will just go into the reserves. Now I can do things where I need over 400 reserves again. Oh, and I'm gonna need to do some science stuff. It's gonna bat me right down below. Well, it doesn't come out of the reserves, does it? So, it says, automated system plan calculations, the project of which provides the creation of the OGAS core. Simplify workflow, reduce falsification. All sorts of economic benefits. From ASPC. Costs a little bit of money. So I'll save here because there's over 400 stuff I might want to do. And I need a break. So wish you folks the best. Take care of each other. And yourselves. May you always find a guiding star to lead you home. Adieu. Best luck.